Hi, I'm Patrick Lamontagne, and I have a new snowy owl painting to share with you, and I'll show you how it came together from start to finish. But before we get there, I'd like to take you through some photos and a clip from the Alberta Birds of Prey Centre. It's a place that I visited and supported for several years. One of my favorite things to photograph at the centre is the flight training. Raptors can be quite lazy, so they have long runways where the birds get regular exercise, flying back and forth for food. I didn't make it down to Coaldale this year, but from last year's visit and others, I have more photos of eagles, hawks, and different owl species than I'll ever be able to paint from. Here's a painting I did earlier this year called Raptor Rain, based on photos I had taken at the centre. They also have a captive breeding program for burrowing owls to help restore their numbers in the wild. Last year, Colin Weir, who co-founded this place back in the 80s and still runs it today, surprised me by letting me release 2 recovered Swainson's hawks back into the wild. Holding the birds was exciting enough, but letting each go and watching them fly free was exhilarating. I hope mine are the last human hands those hawks will ever feel. And then there was this snowy owl. When I paint my critters, I like to make them a little whimsical and happy, but this one was annoyed at my camera, hissing and snapping its beak at me, but I still got the reference I needed. Here's some of that process as I bring this painting to life. Colin once told me caring for these birds is more of a lifestyle than a job. He and his small staff are on call around the clock. Sometimes they're out on rescues. Other times it's just answering the phone, talking someone through what to do for an injured bird until help arrives. He once showed me a photo of a great horned owl stuck in the grill of a pickup truck. The driver had called him late at night from many hours away, and Colin talked him through how to get it out. The owl survived. That's just one story among many. Most of the birds they take in do get released, but for the ones they can't, the center gives them a permanent home. They become ambassadors. Seeing birds of prey up close, it connects people with wildlife in a way you just don't get from a distance. What makes this place even more remarkable is how well it's run. No government funding, no safety net. Everything they do comes from donations, volunteers, and a few generous sponsors. At bigger charities, entire teams are devoted to marketing and fundraising. Here, every dollar goes straight to caring for the animals. That's why I've supported them with a monthly donation for several years. Even when times are tight, I keep it going because I know it matters. A small contribution might not feel like much, but when enough people commit to an automatic donation every month, that's money the center can count on. It helps them plan ahead, budget for feed and care, and keeps the doors open long term. The world feels overwhelming sometimes. There's no shortage of requests for donations. You can't do it all, but you don't have to. Pick one cause that matters to you and support it in whatever way you can. Then, when you have to say no to the rest, it's okay, because you know you're already doing your part. For me, that cause is wildlife. For you, it might be something else, a food bank, an animal shelter, a local project in your community. Whatever it is, choose your one thing and give what you can. Small, steady contributions add up and make a difference. If you'd like to know more about the Alberta Birds of Prey Foundation, I've put a link in the description. And whether it's this place or somewhere closer to you, look for smaller charities and causes, where you'll find the people on the ground doing the real work. Thanks for being here, and if you'd like to see more paintings in progress and hear the stories behind my artwork, please subscribe to the channel or to my email, A Wilder View. There's a link in the description below. Cheers.